Welcome back to your weekly Premier League breakdown. Matchweek 21 was, well, it was a roller coaster of just stunning results and some serious drama. So we're here to unpack every single twist and turn. Let's get right into it.
If you had to boil the entire weekend down to just three things, these would be it. We saw the title race take a turn nobody expected. We had last-gasp winners, and we saw some golden opportunities just go begging. It was one of those weeks that reminds you exactly why this league is just pure, unscripted entertainment. Okay, so let's start by digging into the aftermath, right? We're going to break down the biggest results and what they all mean for the league table as we start looking ahead to the next round of games. And, of course, the biggest story really starts right at the top. For both of the main contenders, it was a weekend that left them pretty frustrated, and it's created this fascinating new wrinkle in the race for the title. Now, this is what we're used to seeing from Pep Guardiola's Manchester City, right? Just this unstoppable force. But what's so interesting is that for the first time in a long, long time, that armor is starting to show a few cracks. The recent form is painting a picture we're just not used to seeing.
The whole story of their weekend, and really their recent form, can be boiled down to this one single number: 3. So, what does it mean?
And there it is, 3 straight draws in the league. For a team that is built on being a relentless, consistent machine, this is a genuine slump. Dropping 6 points across 3 games, that's something you just don't see from these champions. So the door was just thrown wide open for their closest rivals. But Arsenal, they just couldn't break through. That hard-fought 0-0 draw against a tough Liverpool side now feels like a massive missed opportunity to gain some serious ground when it really mattered. All right, so away from the title race, the rest of the weekend was absolutely jam-packed with unforgettable drama, stunning upsets, and just pure end-to-end football. I mean, just look at this 7-goal thriller at St. James's Park. Newcastle and Leeds was an absolute whirlwind. It was swinging back and forth, and just when you thought it was going to be a draw, Harvey Barnes goes and smashes home a winner in stoppage time. Just an unbelievable game. And this right here, this is the magic of the Premier League in one single image. Bournemouth, who've been struggling to find the net, find a goal in the dying moments to beat Tottenham. A huge upset, and what a moment for Antoine Semenyo. But you know what? The story didn't quite end there. Because in this stunning twist that kind of sent ripples through the league, the champions responded to their struggles on the pitch with a big move off of it. It's just a reminder that even when they drop points, they are always planning, always looking to get stronger. With so much incredible action to get through, it's only right that we hand out a few awards to recognize the really standout performances of the week. Okay, let's do this. A huge shout out to Sesko for what was an absolute rocket. Easily our goal of the week. Semenyo, the giant killer, absolutely deserves player of the week for that late winner, which also, of course, gets upset of the week for Bournemouth. Fulham gets our team of the week for a really dominant performance, and for the sheer intensity and what it means for the title race, City versus Brighton is our match of the week. All right, that was Match Week 21. So now, let's look ahead. Our forecast for the upcoming Match Week 22, well, it points to one thing very, very clearly. Yeah, there's a pretty consistent theme here for the next round of games. From the Manchester Derby all the way down to the South Coast clash between Brighton and Bournemouth, all the signs are pointing towards a weekend that is just going to be filled with attacking football, right across the board. So, the takeaway is simple. Get ready. Don't expect a bunch of tight, cagey, defensive games this weekend. Expect the back of the net to bulge. Goals are definitely on the menu. And that kind of leaves us with one last thought, doesn't it? In a weekend that's promising goals, every single team has a chance to make a real statement. So the big question is, who's going to seize their moment and deliver the next big shock? I guess we'll find out soon enough.